What's going on, guys, and welcome back. This is episode 5, season 2 of Rust. So, we're going to go gather some more materials out there. We're doing this back-to-back with all the other 2 episodes. I forgot to light my furnace. What a dumbass. I'll light up this furnace. Basically, what we're going to accomplish this episode is gathering enough wood to put doors on every floor. Along with that, we're also going to put a metal door on the top floor and a metal door on the bottom floor. But as of right now... One second, let me take this wood out. As for right now, we're gonna definitely put a wood door, just a regular wood door, on one of these floors, just so like for now I don't get broken into while I'm like smelting stuff up here. I don't want someone to like steal all that stuff that I'm smelting. There we go. Not all the floors, not all the doors are going to be wood. Don't worry. I'm not that dumb. Just doing this for now because we do need to at least block it in from people intruding for the time being. But the rest of the floors are primarily, again, this is probably going to be metal, and then the top floor one's going to be metal. This is going to be my sleep house, if you didn't know. We're going to have to work on putting foundations around the outside. That way people can't build stairs. I call them Trojan staircases. Up to the top to keep people from just hopping on top and breaking their way in from the top, because it's much easier to do than breaking their way in from the bottom. So we're going to put pillars on top of pillars on top of pillars on top of foundations. That way people can't build the next to our base, and that'll keep people away and essentially make everything easier. I'm really happy that I'm recording these episodes almost like back to back to back. That way I can render, record, and get all these things up on time on a posting schedule for you guys, because I feel like I've been very lacking when it comes down to a posting schedule. I did tell you guys, like, back in the day, a while ago, that I was going to start posting at noon and 5, I think, or 7 a.m. and noon and 6 or something. But it kind of turned into the point where it's just a free-for-all. I'd post whenever the video was available to me. Now maybe I can start a little posting schedule. I'm not going to tell you what the schedule is. I think maybe people will figure it out. I won't be posting later at night. Maybe I'll or upload earlier in the morning, which should be awesome. Because early in the morning is probably the best idea. That way there's the entire day for you guys to watch the video, instead of just like the night or when you wake up and that kind of thing. But yeah, gonna be awesome. We'll see what we can do. We're on episode 5, which is amazingly amazing. Didn't know how far we were gonna get with this, but hopefully you guys are enjoying this server so far. Still waiting to watch UMG Philly, because we're recording these back to back, like I said. Still Friday. This is going to be Sunday's episode, so still Friday. Still waiting on that UMG Philly, but we need to finish things up here. We need to finish up things on Rust before we can switch over to UMG Philly and start watching that. So, we're going to get shit done. We're going to have fun. And we're gonna fix our base up, fix our sleep house up. And we're going to get a bunch of wood. We're going to head back to where I saw those like 3 wood piles before. Hopefully that guy with the gun's no longer there. I'm hoping that guy's at least friendly if he is still there, because there is a lot of materials over there that I want to gather. That house looks kind of disconcerting. See that house right there? That one's mine, in case you were wondering. There's a house right there. I don't know whose that is. House right here and a house right there. That house looks like it was blown up or is decaying. This house looks like it was Trojan staircased and broken into by little mini houses, people jumping into their windows, and that, guys, is why you don't put windows in your base unless they're really high up in the air and covered by doors. You're better off, if you're going to be putting windows, just put doorways and then put a metal door that you can open and close and shoot out of, since you can't put doors and windows anymore. So you're better off just doing that. That's what I would recommend if you really need windows. You could see on my raid like part 2 or the finale episode, that team did have really high up like metal doors they could just open and shoot out of, and that was like the worst thing about that base. We could have broken into that thing in 5-10 minutes if we didn't have those guys opening those doors and shooting at us. So they do slow people down. They are important, but you don't want to have the wall. You don't want to have the windows, because you can't. There's no window covers or shades or anything like that. I bet he's planning on adding something like that in the future, because he did take out the whole thing where you can block a window with a wall, with a door for that matter. And I've been talking for so long, my throat hurts now. It's not hurting, it's just dry. I don't have any water up here. But yeah, so New Year's resolutions are going well. From 2 days ago. or or an hour ago for me, 2 days ago for you guys. We're gonna get a little bit more personal this episode. I have a few things that I want to talk about. What I wanted to talk about, I really didn't talk about I haven't talked about my family too much. I don't want to get mopey or anything. I have a dad, I have a mom, they're still together. I have a brother, and I have 2 dogs, Bubba, Shelby, Pitbull, Chocolate Lab. I've gone over all this stuff before. That's why I just kind of recapped that right there. There are primary 1 for me all the time, school is primary 2, and YouTube is primary 3. Primary 3, I don't know if that makes sense. Priority 3, priority 2, priority 1, whatever. I support them in everything, and I hope that they are still supporting me in YouTube. My brother is probably the biggest support when it comes down to YouTube. He's always like coming upstairs, showing me new things. He's like, he tells me if something's wrong with my video, I fix it, and he's the main supporter when it comes to YouTube and Twitch. He actually is DemoStorm 101, the moderator on my Twitch stream, is my brother, my in real life brother, if you didn't know. He supports me the best. I actually sat down with my mom the other day, and I told her, like, flat out, it took a lot in me to sit her down and just tell her. She was like, are you going to do your Common App? Basically, my state does a thing. I don't know if it's any other states, but I know primarily my state does a website called Common App, where you apply to schools off of one application process. That way it's easier. You don't have to apply to 100 different schools with 100 different applications. You just do one application, you send it to different schools, like $15 fee for sending it to a school. I do have great credentials. I have like a 3.5 GPA right now. I take AP classes, honor classes. I'm an AB student, honors. Like I could probably get into almost all the colleges that I want to, but I'm looking farther into the future. I don't know if this is going to bite me in the ass in the future. I don't know what's going to happen. But I still want to follow my dream. And I told her that. I sat her down and I was like, Mom, I'm going to go to community college for 2 years. Just like my brother. My brother's going to community college for 2 years. He kind of slacked in high school, but he still got like a 3.1 or something in high school. After everything's said and done, which is not bad. I'm not saying he like did terrible or anything. But I sat her down, I told her flat out, this is a thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about this so you guys can get your parents to support you if you're going for something. Obviously, this is younger, for the younger crowd. If you want something, you got to tell people straight up, I'm getting it, I want it, and it's going to happen. But yes, so I sat down with my mom, and I told her flat out, I was like, Mom, you know what, I want to do YouTube, and the only way for me to do that is to stay home for the next 2 years during community college, to go to community college, commute to college. And I told her straight up, and I was just like, I need to stay home. I want to pursue YouTube. I want to pursue live streaming. I want to pursue all this and that. Obviously, the success of my YouTube channel currently is helping with that, or helped with that. The success of the donations, the success of the YouTube channel, the success of all of that has helped my case. But I did sit her down flat out, and I told her, I'm going to go to community college for 2 years. I'm going to commute. It's only like 15-minute drive, and I'm going to live here for 2 years. I'm sorry if you want me out. I'm sorry if you want to retire. You want to move out. You want to move up with your life. You want to do whatever. You want me out. You want me the hell out of here. But I want to pursue this YouTube thing, and it's what I'm going to do. If you want me to apply to other colleges, sorry, it's not going to happen. You want to kick me out? Sure, whatever. Do whatever you want. This is obviously your house. I'm still going to follow your rules. I'm going to do what you say. But I want to pursue this YouTube thing. Basically, what I got was a blank stare, dead silence. And then she kind of walked away. But as of recently, the one little thing that I noticed is actually like my mom every day. I don't know if any of your moms or parents do this. Every day she usually puts like a note on the counter. She writes like what she wants us to do for the day. Like we need you to do the dishes today, Jared. We need you to do the laundry, Ryan. We need somebody to shovel this. We need somebody to grab wood. We need somebody to do this, that, and this. And she just puts a little note. She writes the little things on there. She puts like P.S. Love you and Mom. And she does that almost every day. And we usually wake up, go downstairs, we read that, and go to school, go to work, do whatever. And then we do it later. One of these times, she decided to put down apply to colleges on Common App. She put that down. She was like, finish up your Common application, get college apps out there. And that was the only thing for me to do for the day. Also, one thing that she does is if we don't complete those goals or those agendas by the end of the day, she keeps the note there. She keeps the note right there. and she just crosses out the things that you did, and she keeps the things there and just adds on to them. By the end of the week, I'll have 100 things that I didn't do because I'm lazy, and obviously YouTube is a big thing for me. Oh, shit. Yep, we're getting the fuck out of there. This guy's shooting at something up on the hill. We don't want to go anywhere near there. Obviously, YouTube's a big thing for me, and I don't want to say wastes. I spend a lot of time on it, so that is a big thing when it comes down to it. So I don't always have time, and I feel bad, but I don't always have time to just get up and do stuff, you know. This is usually like a stack of things I have to do. So back to what I was saying. One of them was to apply to colleges on the Common App, and obviously didn't do that. And that's the day that she wrote that, is the day that I sat her down and I told her what I was doing, what I wanted to do with my life, and what I was going to do for the next 2 years. She, the next day, like I said, she usually keeps, if I didn't do it, she keeps it on the list. But the next day, after I didn't do it, she crossed it off. Like I said, she kind of like blank stared and was like, really? Is this what you want to do? In her head. I honestly don't know her flat mentality on it, or what she thinks of it so far. She hasn't really sat me down and talked to me about it. But she is proud. I can tell. Because whenever I come downstairs and I'm like, yeah, I hit 6,000 subs. She's like, really? 6,000 people watch you? Damn. It's just awesome. I think since she crossed it off and I didn't do it, it's such a little petty thing, but since she crossed it off and I didn't do it, I feel like maybe she supports me now, and she understands that that's what I want to do for the rest of my life. Which is amazing. Let me get sappy and dopey for you real quick. But yeah, I thought that was a big thing for me, and I was really happy about that. And I want to know about your parents. Have you ever tried to do something your parents didn't support you, or they did support you? How did you tell them? If you wanted to be a male stripper, how did you tell them? How did you tell them what you were doing, what you wanted to do? How did you do it? And what was the outcome? I would like to know, because maybe I might have to bring this up with somebody in the future, girlfriend, wife, anything like that. Maybe I'll have to bring it up in the future with somebody like that, and I might need another little ploy, or another little goal, or another way of doing it, besides just sitting them down and telling them. Obviously, sitting them down and telling them is probably the best of ideas to do. If you're trying to do something, obviously sitting them down, telling them straight up, honestly. I wasn't going to go to them and be like, I make billions. I'm so rich right now. Oh my god. I'm not. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. I just feel like it's the best for me. I worked at a grocery store for however many years. It was like 2 years or something. Obviously, I'm only 17, so if you're getting this all wrong, I'm only 17 years old. Chill. I worked at a grocery store for 2 years, and it made me realize how much I didn't want to do that, like this kind of like grind, this kind of annoying, stupid thing. Let's listen. I'm here for footsteps. I didn't want to do this annoying thing where I had to deal with people all day. I didn't love what I was doing. I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life. I literally told her straight up. I was like, well, I don't know why I said I told her straight up. I told my parents that, though, when I quit my job. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I can't handle it. I'm done with it. I've saved up enough money. We're at the point where I don't need to work yet. They're like, okay, whatever. And I also am a camp counselor in the summer. That was another reason. They wouldn't let me be a camp counselor at Stop and Shop. They were being a little dumb about it. Essentially, the way it worked out is I quit my job, but I still had another job to do with after that. I love my second job. When it comes summer, I'm going to be working 40-hour weeks because I love my job, and it pays well, and it's perfect for me. Essentially, I just watch kids from ages 3 to like 17, or 3 to, not 17, or yeah, 3 to, I think the minimum age is, or maximum age is 13, I think. I just watch them during camp, and we go swimming, we run around, we go to like on field trips and things, and it's crazy fun. It's a crazy fun time, and I get paid to do it, which is just phenomenally awesome as well. So this is essentially defenses for my base, if you didn't know. I need to do actually one higher. I capped off my base, so that's a problem. That should be fine. 4 should be high enough. I should be able to jump up and smack one on there as well. But yeah, this is what I'm going to do around my base. But so continuing on what I said, what was I talking about? I strayed off into my job and how much I hate it. So yeah, I hated my 2-year job. I hated the grind, the waking up so early, getting to work, doing what I hate to do, not doing something that I love to do. That whole scenario with that is, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. And if this is going to be the rest of my life, I don't know how I'm going to live. I don't know how I'm going to want to wake up anymore every morning. I don't know if it's depression. I know depression runs in my family. I don't know if it's depression kind of scenario. But as of recently, like, I'm more happy than I was back then. So that's one of my big things that comes down to trying not to eat all our meat. We don't need this anymore. Let's put this on the 1 key so we don't have to reach over every second. We'll use that in case it gets dark enough for you guys, or too dark for you guys. But yeah, I'm happier than I ever had before. I want to know you guys, if you've ever had to sit down your parents, girlfriends, wives, or anything, tell them straight up, punch them in the face with news, and just be like, you know what, bitch, I'm doing this, and that. Not saying call your parents a bitch, not saying call your girlfriend or wife or husband or boyfriend a bitch and just tell them straight up. Just saying, slap them in the face with it right away. Be completely honest. Don't walk up to them and be like, you know what, I got a quick rich scheme that's gonna take 9 years. Don't be lying. Don't be an idiot. Just flat out tell them straight up what's happening, what you want to do, what's going on. Even if it's not, if anything, if they love you, if they know you well, and then they should support you in everything that you want to do. And I'm hoping that's the way my parents' mentality is, and I'm hoping that everything turns out well, since I don't want to seem like I made a mistake. That's another big thing with it. Obviously, if it's a goal that you know you can't achieve and you tell them this is what I'm concentrating on, make sure you're gonna achieve the goal. Because if you're like saying, I'm gonna be in the Olympics, you know what, I'm gonna be in the Olympics, and you're not training every day, you're not working out, you're not giving your 100%, and you don't become the Olympics, you miss that opportunity to go to a certain college, you miss your opportunity to do this, you miss your opportunity to do this, and that, then it's a very big disappointment to yourself, to your family, to your parents, to whoever supported you. So that's why I am continuing with YouTube. I'm not going to fail. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to love what I'm doing. That way you guys will love the content as well. Getting deep and mopey today, man. We're 16 minutes in. We're already crying. Just kidding. I'm not crying. Are you guys crying? I don't think you are. I've been talking for 2 hours now. And we're going to ignore the dog because somebody just knocked on my door. I think it's the guy that plowed our driveway. Hello, anybody in the woodhouse? Nobody's in the woodhouse. I just asked him. I don't think we have enough materials, but I think I've gathered all the materials for this area. Maybe we can go over to Resource Valley for a little bit and see what we can get there. That is where the friendly town is, so. But yeah, awesome. Things are going well. I'm looking forward to watching UMG Philly. I'm going to put down another 2 doors, and we're going to go gather some more wood next episode. We're going to keep building up the space, and then we're going to start on our actual storage / crafting / everything else base. And then we're going to start hitting some Brad Towns, and we're going to play some Rust, man. I'm hoping that this sleeping base does very well. We're going to check something real quick to see if there's any foundations that we need to place on the outside with pillars real quick. I could make a few more pillars. We don't really have enough wood yet. You can't place a pillar here, which is kind of a bad thing because they can just blow right up that wall, or they can just build something back here and go up there. I don't know. But I don't think anybody's going to try that hard to break into this base and kill me. And if they do, obviously, like they said, there is that little friendly base over the hill that I can go to see if they want to take me in as one of them. And that should be awesome. So let's go and build a foundation real quick. Actually, we do have a bunch of stuff. We can build a foundation. Foundation and 2 pillars. Oops. And let's see if we can put this around the outside somewhere. I did 2 pillars. That way we can just put a foundation and a pillar, and we don't have to flat out. So foundation. Yep, one can go right there. One can go right there. Yeah, okay. We need 3 more foundations, actually. Boop. And 5 pillars. We can put another one on top of this guy up here. If we just jump at the right angle. There we go. We get that one on there. And we go to this pillar. and we put one of these bad boys down. Make another foundation. I don't know if we're gonna have enough wood. We just barely don't have enough, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm fine with that. We can make some more wood planks out of the 80 wood that we have. There we go. Let's just make all of them. Just that way we can make another foundation. And please tell me we can make 2 pillars. Oh, yes, we can. Made 3. Okay, awesome. So we put one in this corner. Oh, please tell me we don't need to put one in this corner. I think we do. Yep, we do. Boop. Oh, yep, boop. Awesome. This could be disconcerting to a lot of people, just the way it looks, but this is how you make bases safe from rust, so sorry. And 4. And we got pillars. And, oh, we need a pillar right here, too. Oh, good thing we made another one. Boop. And I don't think you can put a pillar on this, or a foundation on this side. From what it looks like, we're pretty damn safe. We could make some more pillars. We could gather some more wood, but we're going to do that next episode. I'm going to go watch some UMG Philly. We're going to go watch some competitive Call of Duty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. We got a little mopey-dopey. We got a little talkative. We got a little of everything. Please answer any of the questions that I may or may not have asked you. Everything was to heart. Everything was honest in this episode. And I like getting a little more deep, and I like talking to you guys, and I'm hoping that you're enjoying the series so far. So we're going to go ahead and make ourselves another metal door in between us and the outer world, right here. And we're going to stay on the server and just like grab stuff and cook it up, and we're going to put more metal saws down, metal doors down. I'm not going to record it or anything, but we're going to chill right here. We're going to alt-tab and go open up UMG Philly. Because that way I can just keep coming back and keep making more metal doors, and that way I can make sure I'm safe for the next couple of days. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the episode, and I'll see you guys later.